New from Shameless and cult films is Dario Argento's Suspiria in 4K. Now, I am a huge fan of this film. It's one of those ones I will freely admit to never quite fully understanding when I sit down to watch it. And every single time I sit down to watch this film, I am laser focused, and within seconds I'm drawn into the mood, the atmosphere, the wild colours that are used here, and I kind of forget about the plot. But there is a plot here. In Suspiria, we see Susie Banyan, played by Jessica Harper, who has come from America to join this elite, prestigious dance academy in Germany. Just as one of the most impressive and most stylised and impactful murders ever put on film happens to one of the characters in this. And what begins as a kind of uneasy, something's not quite right here, spirals into something far more sinister as Susie uncovers a world of witchcraft, secrets, and ancient evil lurking behind the walls of this prestigious dance academy.
Liars. What? They lied to us.
Plot, in the traditional sense here, is secondary. This is cinema as sensation. It's all about the colour, the sound, and the atmosphere, which is overwhelming everything else in the film. There is a twisted fairy tale at the heart of this film. There's witches, there's our innocent young girl at the heart of it. There is this malevolent feeling throughout the film of just something wrong that is powered by this incredible score by Goblin. The music is something special, and the chanting that kind of drives the bass of that is just spine-tinglingly wrong. There is something just otherworldly, unnatural. This isn't a world of realism. This is skewed and twisted. This is a film that attacks the senses from every angle, whether it's the music, whether it's the story plots, whether it's the visual element of it. Everything is just different in such a way that it puts you in the back foot.
You look better already. You've even got color back in your cheeks. Isn't that right?
Oh, yes, she looks much better. Ow!
Hold still. This will get you back into shape in no time.
I love the use of colours on this. Now, I discovered Suspiria late night on TV. I had no idea what the hell it was, and I was transfixed by these incredible colours that we have. We have these deep reds that just kind of come all the way through the film. We have these unnatural greens that just don't appear in the world, and then there's this electric blue that just underlines everything. These deep primary colours just drive the film forward, changing the mood as we see our kind of characters, and the light works in that unusual stylized way. Now it's not natural, but in the context of the film, it creates this mood, it creates this texture, and then really has that impactful otherworldly feeling simply due to the lighting. It's a film where the building blocks of creativity add on top of each other to create an absolute masterpiece of a film. We have this story of a school of dance where it hides a world of witchcraft. We have this rhythmic nature of these dances, of the exhausting, of pushing themselves to the limit, that lead themselves into the energy of spells and everything that's twisted and turning along that. There is the authority, the discipline, the complete control at the hands of the teachers here, who are using this young, energised women for otherworldly exploits as well. I mentioned the the death sequence at the start. The opening 10 minutes is one of the most impressive in Argento's career. It has this driving rain, this neon lighting, a brutal murder at the start of it that sets the tone incredibly well for the rest of the film. I could go on and on and on about why Suspiria is such a fantastic film. It's one that I appreciate every single time I watch it. It's one that I fully get lost in every single time I sit down. And on 4K, this film looks incredible. It's got all those bright colours. They are even highlighted more by the 4K on this. The reflections of the light on the faces are just highlighted. The shadows as the girls are camped out on the main kind of hallway of the building. As you see kind of shadows behind it, just look wonderful with that red lighting behind it. It's just popping off the screen. One of the most impressive 4K visual elements I think I've ever seen. And if you know this channel, you know that I particularly love the audio and 4K discs. It's something that really heightened and really lets that impact the full film. And here, with an absolutely incredible score, with that bass fuel chanting that comes with it, it just comes right out of the screen. It's so incredible, creating what has to be said is simply one of the most impressive 4K discs I have seen. As you can probably guess, big fan of this. Now, this 4K has some extras that weren't on the Blu-ray release that came out a few years ago. Let's have a quick look and see what's included in this package. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a facility to show you the disc of the 4K, but we can go through some of the extras here. So we have a brand new HDR Dolby Vision grading and surround sound, which I've mentioned is incredible. We have Suspiria, told by Dario Argento, which is 27 minutes 14 seconds, him reminiscing, talking about how this film came about and his remembrances. Then we have Surveying Suspiria, which runs at 40 minutes 31 seconds, and it's by Cine Excess, where we have a doctor kind of talking through her perception, her experiences, how she found the film and how it has stuck with her throughout the years, some of the key moments from it. Fear at 400 Degrees is also by Cine Excess, and it is 34 minutes 56 seconds. It has some familiar faces, including Kim Newman, just talking about the film. Then we have Restoring Suspiria by TLE Films, which is really incredible. It's one of the things that I really love when you get on these discs, where they go through the way the materials were, what they did to improve them, how they made them better. This is a terrific extra, and it's 56 minutes 39 seconds in length, just for comparison's sakes. We've got a commentary by Alan Jones and Kim Newman. We've got an interview with Jacopo Mariani, who plays Alfred in the film and who was in Deep Red as well. That's 9 minutes 12 seconds. We have the original Italian opening and closing credits. There is trailers, TV spots and radio spots. And that's the information on disc 1. Here we are in the extras disc for Suspiria. First up we have Into Suspiria, interview with Dario Argento, Stefani Cassani and Alan Jones. And this runs for 43 minutes and 8 seconds. You will see some information doubled up throughout all the interviews that are throughout this, but you know, they're all great, and it's wonderful information, and this kind of kickstarts this disc where there is going to be a lot of great extras. Next up we have All the Colours of the Blood, interview with makeup artist Pier Antonio Mecacchi, and this runs for 26 minutes 26 seconds. Through the Lens, interview with the still photographers Franco Bellomo, which runs for 21 minutes 3 seconds. The Sound of Fear is another one that I really enjoy. It's 21 minutes 8 seconds, and it's talking all about with follow artist Massimo Anzalotti, and how he created a lot of the sounds and really pushed the envelope when they were doing a lot of the Foley work on this. Ladies of Fear is another great one, which is an interview with Kat Ellinger, which runs for 27 minutes 50 seconds. She's kind of focusing on how this is a very female-centric film, something that's incredibly rare. Then we have Death Valzer, Claudio Simonetti introduction. This is from 2017. It's 15 minutes 59 seconds, and it's basically just introducing the film and talking about his passion for it. Then we have Suspiria 4K UK Premiere Introduction by Alan Jones, which runs for 5 minutes 4 seconds. And again, we have Alan Jones on this disc just talking about his love for the film. And then we have Suspiria 4K UK Premiere Screen Talk, Dario Argento and Alan Jones in conversation, which runs for 37 minutes 35 seconds. Also included in this set is a poster. There are 3 art cards, and there is a booklet that runs for 30 pages with Suspiria, an insider's view by Alan Jones, which is another great read. A fantastic disc, an absolutely essential disc for your collection. There we have it. Suspiria from Cult Films and Shameless. Absolutely amazing. So glad to get my hands on it. So glad to upgrade my old Blu-ray copy onto this incredible new disc. It is fantastic. Suspiria is one of the most visually and sonically distinctive films I've ever seen. A film you experience as much as you watch, and it was such a joy to see this on 4K. I would love to know your thoughts on Suspiria. Let me know in the comment box below whether you love it like me or you hate it or fall somewhere in the middle. I'm happy to see all opinions on this one. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff in the description box below, or links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com, always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.